Hey Chai, so now that you've logged in, what I'm going to show you how to do is to compare properties in the same neighborhood. I know you only have one monitor. I use two. Just seems to make everything a little bit more efficient. But what I'm going to do right now is log in. So we're already logged in. I've gone to residential and then general. And for Washington DC active properties that are fee simple, I'm going to put 0 days on market because it's 6:42 p.m. here, so we still have the properties from the same day. And now looking at the list, I'm going to reorganize this. And this 59,000, the 5,000, these are all rental properties. So I'm going to drop them so you don't see them anymore. And now we're left with 2017 M Street Northeast in Trinidad. We've got 6116 First Place in Tacoma Park. We have a condominium style home in Brookland with 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, and then down the list. Now over time I know we're going to sort of obviously understand this a little more, but I can tell you right now from the list, Deanwood, which is a worst of the neighborhoods, at 250 is going to be the upper end of what it's worth. And this Capitol Hill home is a renovated price for the neighborhood, and so is this Frankfurt home as well. So I'm going to drop these. Over time obviously you'll be able to do the same thing. Oops. I'm going to drop them from the list. Now the one that stands out in my mind right now, and you can do this every day, but we can start off with the top property. So I'm going to use 2017 M Street. Now what I suggest you do, just to give you sort of an understanding about making your job as easy as possible, is open up Matrix in Chrome or Firefox and open up another version of it in Internet Explorer. What it allows you to do by using 2 different browsers is you can log in twice, so you can maintain your screen on Chrome while you use another screen on Internet Explorer. But you can't use both of them. You can't use Chrome to have 2 logins. So you're required to open up 2 different windows in 2 different browsers so that they allow you to register twice. So I'm going to log in on this one, which is Internet Explorer. Oh, sorry about the changes. So this 2017 M Street is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath in Trinidad, and it's a foreclosure, meaning it's bank owned. So I'm going to go into search. I'm going to look at residential properties in Washington DC that have sold in fee simple ownership in the neighborhood of Trinidad, with 3 to 4 bedrooms, because we can obviously add a bedroom to the basement. So I always do whatever's available plus 1 bedroom to see what else we have available, that have sold within the past 365 days. So 66 homes have sold, and I'm going to organize those homes by list price. So we assume that the cheaper homes need work, and then as we get into the upper end, it will not need as much work. So if we go back to the original screen, it's a property at 2017 M Street Northeast, and we can use that and we can take a look at these. So in Trinidad so far this year, the highest home that sold excuse me, was a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath identical home on Moore Street that sold for $399. So we can use that as an example. We can use this 1140 Morse Street as an example because it's a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath. Here's one on Oates, identical home. And then we also have a 3-bedroom, 3.5 bath, which is fine too, and one on Trinidad Avenue for 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths. So those are going to be our comparable properties. So if I keep these, I assume that these are all completely renovated homes, and obviously you can always look at the photos by clicking on this link, and that will bring you to a pop-up, and you can look at the full renovation of the home. Obviously it's clean, it's in good shape, it's been renovated well. And this $349,000 home in Trinidad sold for $355,000, and of the $355,000, the seller gave the buyer back $10,671. Now it obviously doesn't have to be precise. Obviously we're just sending properties to our clients that seem to have potential for profitability. So I'm going to make a little chart right here in Excel, and you can do this yourself or you can do it on a piece of scratch paper. But what we're going to start off with is after repair value. And now from the properties we just looked at, which are here, This is the first one. This is the lowest ones of the renovated ones at $355,000, and the highest is $400,000. Actually, this one sold for $410,000, but it's detached, so it's not a good comparable. The one before this is an attached home that sold for $375,000. So the high end we're looking at is $375,000, with $3,500 back to the buyer, and $350,000. So our clients right now like to play it conservatively, so let's estimate the outsell value, the total outsell value of $360,000. Now of the $360,000, we're going to put in cost to sell. So the cost to sell is what it's going to cost the seller to sell that property through their means. So it includes commissions and taxes in the sale of that property. Now the sale of that property equals the sale price times 0.08. So 8% of the sale price of the home will be the actual cost to sell the home. Now that gives us a remainder of equals 360 minus 28 equals $331,000 remainder. Now of that 331, we're going to subtract the sale price of the home. So that sale price is the price that they're paying for it. So for instance, on the home in M Street, which is the original one we looked at, their asking price is $105,000. So assuming we get this home for $105,000, which I actually don't think we will, but let's assume it's $105,000. The remainder, the balance is 331 minus, enter. This equals 331 minus the sale price of $105,000. So what I'm going to type the next one is repair value, repair cost. So the repair cost is the cost it will take one of our clients to renovate the home, bring it up to shape, and to sell it properly. So the tax living area on this home is almost 1,300 square feet. So if we go up here to the tax record, I can see right now at the bottom they're saying that the total living area is 1,292 square feet. What's more important to us is the total building area, which on this home, for instance, is almost 2,000 square feet. It's 1,938 square feet, which includes the basement. So it's this 1,292 plus 492 plus 164 equals 1,938. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take the square feet total and then cost of renovation. So the square foot on this home is 1,938 square feet, and the cost to renovate I would estimate in the range of, let me see, $65 a square foot. So the repair cost equals this number times this number is $125,000 to repair the home, which leaves us a potential profit equals the 226 minus, equals balance minus repair is $100,000. So this property is fantastic. We could send this to all of our clients right now. And so all I really want you to do is run the same scenario for each property every day that come across that seem to have potential, and send us the top 10 properties that are listed for that day just based on your numbers. Now over time, obviously, you'll learn to understand neighborhoods and understand parts of Washington, D.C. and the suburbs, but at least then you can understand how we're analyzing the properties. So when you find a property that matches the criteria, part of this should be you should include the original property, which is 2017 M Street, and you can do that by clicking here, clicking report, and then an agent synopsis, and then generate, which will generate a PDF for you. And we're going to save this PDF as 2017M PDF. And you can obviously create a new folder for it. So I'll create a new folder and I'll say new Shies examples. So in this folder, I'm going to put 2017 M Street, and then I'm going to go back to my similar properties, and I'm going to create a report for them. The same thing, an agent synopsis. So I'm going to generate the agent synopsis, which should be a 4-page PDF with each one of those properties. And I'm going to let me save it in here. File, save as, and this will be in our documents library. This will be 2017M comps. Save. And then back to our Excel spreadsheet, and we're going to save this one as 2017M analysis. And save this. And so we can do that every day for our properties. Now, just to give you an example, if you can, I'm going to go back to the original search, and let's go search, general, Washington DC active, fee simple, with 0 days on the market. Now, if you can do this, run the analysis for me for another property that I think may have potential, which is 648 Kenyon Street. Right here. The MLS number is DC 7669113. So if you can find this property, you can put in this number right here. If you go to residential, quick, and I'm going to copy this for the ease of copying it up. Sorry. I'm just going to take this number to copy it. And you can put it in here through quick, and then the MLS number is 2 letters and then 7 digits. Search. And here's the property. So I'm going to send you the Excel spreadsheet I created. The rest of it's for you to do, and let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.